Wedding Crashers is being
That was a good-
re-released on its 20th anniversary.
Wow.
Have you ever crashed a wedding?
My
Or would you ever
God.
want to crash a wedding?
I have never
Ernestine?
crashed a wedding.
No?
I have never.
I liked Wedding Crashers. I thought it was
I love
funny.
that movie. That was a funny movie.
And Will Ferrell has a great cameo at the end of it.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I've seen that Bill Murray crashes weddings a lot.
Really?
Yeah, he'll show up at weddings.
Just show up?
Yeah, he'll show up at
Okay.
weddings. I've
Without
never-
knowing anybody?
Yeah, without knowing anybody. I have never crashed a wedding, and honestly, I have never been to that many weddings in my life. I've been to maybe 2 or 3. I have not been to a lot of weddings.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't get invited. I
You don't have a lot of friends?
don't have a lot of friends who get married. Yeah, I have not been to that many weddings. I don't really feel like crashing a wedding.
I wouldn't crash my own wedding because I didn't like my own wedding.
Did you go to your own wedding, or did you have
barely.
a stand-in?
I was forced to go to my
Oh,
own wedding. I just knew it in my heart I didn't want to do this. And I'm going to state my case again.
Here we go.
I say more marriages are wrecked by the wedding than anything else that ever happens going into the marriage. Because the emotions of the wedding, the finances
Yeah,
of the
well, that's the
wedding
whole
are
thing
so
of the-
hard to deal with on the bride and the groom, but especially on the bride and her mother.
Well, that's
It's
what our
just-
friend Laura is going through right now.
She is. Where
know.
it's overwhelming on all fronts.
And now it's even worse because now of social media and that world that everyone knows what you're doing and you have to top your friend, and it's even more magnified.
It's just terrible because you can't top it. You
No.
keep trying and it's all a waste. And then the wedding becomes for the mother, and she's going to live through the daughter and try to make it better than her wedding.
What I find funny is that when people are getting married that we know, you have to go on their registry. Like, why are you asking for stuff that you're never going to use?
Never
You know,
gonna
I
use
need
any of it.
I need a gold-plated walnut cracker.
Yeah.
What is that? Why do you? These are things that are so ridiculous.
Because I knew my wedding wasn't correct, and it wasn't hatred. I didn't hate her. It just wasn't right.
Right.
We were like brother and sister at that point, and we should not have gotten married. And she would tell you the same thing. But we did.
Well,
and we
let's bring
kind
her
of
out.
toughed
Do we
it.
have
Hey,
her?
come
Hey,
on
come
over
on
here.
out. Yeah,
You
uh-huh.
would like her. Act.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
no,
Maybe
I
you
don't think
would.
so. Yeah, she's
But we
not my league.
sort of toughed it out for 4 years, and we knew it was wrong. But
Yeah.
but the point was, I felt such deep guilt and shame that so many people gave us gifts we did not deserve, and I wanted to give them all back, but you can't.
I'm going to say, okay, here, take your gift
Take
back.
your
I don't
gift.
think we're going to last.
Yeah. Well, I just
Hold
knew
your
it.
gift. I don't think
Some
we're
of my
getting.
friends said you didn't look very happy going down the aisle, and I was like, I just knew.
Well, I just don't know why people they
But
give you
we
the
we were
range
getting
of, like,
married because everybody else had gotten married, and we
Yeah.
had been in a bunch of other weddings, and
Right.
then we had everybody come to our wedding, and all the money that got spent for travel. My friends from Vanderbilt, Nashville, Tennessee, coming to Oklahoma City,
That's
and
crazy.
nobody had any money, and they were spending money for us. And she had like 20 bridesmaids, which forced me to have 20 groomsmen. It was
Oh God,
ridiculous.
so you are a wedding connoisseur.
I'm gonna crash the wedding.
Oh,
I'm gonna
crashing the wedding.
Yeah.
But I just don't get the whole registry thing.
Yeah, because
like
butter
some-
knives. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
but not even that. It's just
No,
weird
come on.
things that you're never going to use. But
This and that little
I don't know, like a
teapots or something. I don't know what they are.
silver-plated like toothbrush.
It's just
holder.
junk. It becomes
but
like
you're never gonna
what's
use
the
them.
Yiddish word tchotchkes?
Tchotchkes.
They're all like little tchotchkes that you'll never
You're going to
use.
keep them in a cabinet.
You're gonna, we've got a whole cabinet.
Yeah, we got a cabinet.
Yeah,
You
okay.
have a cabinet.